guys, welcome back to our YouTube channel. My name is Achieng Opio. This is where we talk about parenting, and this is where we make you rich with parenting knowledge. This is also where we say parenting haina manual. Today we have a guest here, but before we introduce the guest to you, Debbie and I are going to tell you about our books. Debbie, before you talk about your book, you introduce yourself. I'm not gonna introduce you today. I'm just tired of doing that. Anyway, guys, so I'm an author of this book, The Color of the Sun. Have you had a chance to read this book? Have you? This is a book you don't want to miss. You can get this book from Nuria Store, Bazaar, 11th floor, suite number 1105. Don't miss out. Grab a copy, and then you can get to read my thoughts and understand what I was thinking when I was writing this book. Of course, you won't understand that. You know, Debbie Jen.
Guys, I'm Debbie, as usual. I'm not a guest here. That's the you can introduce to me. I'm happy to be with you here again, together with our guests. And I'm also an author of. It's a very interesting book. It's a book that ukianza kusoma hautaweka chini, for real. So go to Nuria's bookstore on Biashara Street, the Bazaar, 11th floor, suite number 1105, and get your copy of DoN't. You can also contact me directly, for the books, and we'll do a delivery. Yes, signed copy, that is.
Nice. So guys, back to our guest on studio today. She'll introduce herself, and then we'll go straight to our interview. We are going to talk about, by the way, before she introduces herself, she's a writer, and
yes.
ni mwandishi hodari. Well, I hope I said it right. So she's going to introduce herself and then tell us more about her writing, and then we'll talk about parenting as well.
Thank you, Achieng's subscribers. My name is Florence Mulaka. I'm a mother and an author, as she has told you. And I'm happy to be here today with them, with Debbie, my fellow writer,
Yes.
and Achieng. I'm happy to be here today.
Thank you so much. You're welcome to our show today, Florence. We are really happy to have you. You see, it's not every day that we have a chance to, interview mothers. But today we have a chance to interview you. So we are going to take this opportunity to talk about parenting. And then later on we'll talk about writing. So can you tell us more about your children? What are their ages? If you're comfortable, you can talk about it.
Okay. My firstborn is...
Speak up a bit so that they can hear you well.
Okay, sorry.
Yeah.
My firstborn is 17 years old.
Wow, congratulations.
She just completed, she just did a KCSE last year. She's Faith Model. Yeah, I have my second born. She's Nicole Rita. She's 7 years old, going to grade 2. Then I have my last born, Patrick Modoka. I named him after my father.
Oh, nice.
Yeah.
Nice, that's so amazing.
So, the boy is 6 months. I just went in just the other day.
Wow.
Yeah.
So wewe ni wale wa mama, you win a child after 6 months.
Yeah.
Wow, that's good. At least
I
you
had to
followed.
follow the doctor's instructions.
That's really good.
Yeah.
These are not easy things to manage, and I'm happy that you've managed to win after 6 months. That means your child is well taken care of. Your child is doing well, and those are good things. So what are some of the challenges you've had as a mother, and especially now that you have a teenager?
First, I'm sorry I haven't introduced other children. I wouldn't say they are my stepchildren, but because I take them as my children. I have Brian. He is almost 17. He is heading to Form 3. Yeah, he is my, let's say, my child in love.
Wow.
Because he is my husband's child.
Ah, good.
Yeah.
Good.
I have David. He is through with Form 4. I have Jen, though I'm not staying with Jen right now. Jen is with her aunt at Machakos. David is in Nyeri working. He is
Wow.
done with Form 4. But now the one I'm living with is Brian.
Wow.
I take him as my own.
He's going to Form 4.
Yeah, he's going to Form 4. I also have my niece. Her name is Christine. I stayed with her since Form 1 until she cleared her Form 4 last year, but she went back to her parents. Right now, I have my nephew as well,
Okay.
my sister's son. Okay, my sister lost her husband, so I said, why not take care of your son? So I'm planning to take him to Form 1 as well.
Great. Congratulations. You're doing well.
So right now, in my house, I have 5 children. Right now, I have Brian, I have Faith, I have Musau, for 6. I have Maurice Musau, I have Nicole Rita, I have Patrick Mudoka.
Wow.
Yeah.
Even lost count of
Yeah.
She's taking care of so many children.
Yeah.
And that's amazing. That for me that sounds like blessings. So please talk about the challenges.
Challenges. Okay. First, I had Faith when I was young.
Okay.
I think immediately after Form 4, the time I got Faith. And I'm not ashamed to say I started as a single parent. And I've taken care of her for all that time as a single mother. Until I had Nicole, still as a single parent, until recently. Okay, I met Baba Brian in 2013, but we didn't agree on something, so we separated for a moment, for some time, until we reunited in 2018. So we took it up from there in 29, and the rest, as they say, has been bliss.
Wow.
Yeah.
That's great.
So, I will talk about faith. Parenting is not an easy journey. It's not an easy journey, especially when you are a single mother. It's not easy. First, okay, let me talk about faith. From where I started staying with her, because I had left her with my mother, but I took her in when she was in standard 4. I can say the journey hasn't been easy because I wasn't used to taking care of children. You know, I had left her with my mother when she was young. Yeah, she was 2 years when I left her. So she went to school in my mother's home until I took her in when she was in grade 4. The journey hasn't been smooth. Though I thank God that time I was working. Hata niseme. Accepting that niko na mtoto na anahitaji, yani unajua nilikuwa nimezoea tu ile kutumia mwanangu do. Sasa mtoto ndio niko naye hapa Nairobi. I have everything ni mimi. Lazima nizoe kurauka, I have to get her to help her get ready to go to school. I have to prepare her food. I have to do literally everything.
Let me ask you something. After, okay, you said you got paid after form 4. So what happened during this period? You just finished form 4 and then you got a job, or what really transpired about that?
Okay. After form 4, I came to Nairobi. I've been brought up in Kamani. So after form 4, I came to Nairobi. I was staying with my brother. Ni zile enzi za simu ya jamii. So nilikuwa nafanya na simu ya jamii ya my brother's friend. Tukakaa, brother wangu akanipea yake, nikaanza kufanya nayo. In that process, that's where I met Faith's father. Something happened, and after that, okay, I would say I went to college in 2011. That's where I went. That's when I was able to take myself to college.
That is after having faith?
Yeah, after having faith. Yeah, I think 6 years later. That's when I went to college. I did my diploma in marketing. Yeah.
Oh, that's beautiful.
Have I answered your question?
Yes, you've answered my question.
Okay.
Yeah. That was.
So you are telling us the challenges you
challenges you
had
Oh,
when
the
raising the children.
The challenges I've had. I wouldn't call them challenges as such, but I think I'll say they are blessings. Because in the process I've learned a lot, especially bringing up children in Nairobi, where there is no shamba. Everything is from your pocket. You also have an aged mother who can't work for herself. Okay, I would say I have siblings who also help her out. But what I can say is that through thick and thin I've been able to make it. Sana sana mwanamke kwa fei, akisikuwa ijua nitakuwa na relationship kwa na huyo mtoto. Nile, yani it was hard at first, sababu mtoto ni huyo amekuja. Nilimwacha kama hata anijui. She is even addressing me with my name, calling me mom. It's hard.
It took time for her.
Yeah, it took
Are
time.
we saying you somehow did not accept faith or what?
No, Faith, I accepted her. I really accepted her, but hiyo kukosa kuwa in her life throughout ndio sasa ilileta hiyo gap.
Oh, okay. So I understand what you're saying. Wazazi, ni vizuri kuwa in the milestones of your children. You see now Florence was not there when the baby. What happened? After how long did you give birth to your mom?
2 years.
2 years.
Yeah, I left her at 2 years.
So you were there for her mpaka akafikisha 2 years. Then you left her mpaka akafikisha grade 4. So that means like 6 years later or something. Because grade 4 ni mtu wa 9 years hapa ama
10,
10.
I think alikuwa almost 10 years.
So that means 8 years later.
Yeah.
Did you see her within the period?
Yeah, I was seeing her. I was going home, but she, yani, yeye pia kuja kuni accept na ajue mimi mamake ni, I think she was in grade 2. Ndio akani accept akajua sasa mimi mamake.
Oh, because now for her, Shosho was her mom.
Yeah. But the attempts I meant za kuchukua zilikuwa mingi, but my mother refused. My father told me, no, you are working, go back and work. The child is safe. But now sasa unajua sasa niko na mtoto. In fact nilimchukua ile ile link cha lazima. So my father ndiye sana alikuwa anamkataa naye sana. So my father passed on in 2012. So after that nikaongea na mother, nikakumbeleza nikachukua mtoto. So from there unajua sasa challenge kubwa ni hii, mtoto kuja, yani kuja ku accept mimi ni mamake na mimi pia ile kukuja ku accept sasa my responsibilities zimechange. Unajua akiwa karibu responsibilities zinakuwa mingi, lakini akiwa mbali ile tu nimetuma dhao, nimetuma 500 kwa mwezi, I'm sorted. Lakini hapa she is here.
There she wants to eat every day.
Na tena kwanza school nilimuingiza private direct, so unaona responsibilities zimeja. Alafu sasa unajua saa zingine pia ukiwa mtoto anaweza kuwa pia rebellious. The moment anaona sasa usishosho alikuwa naye, huyu ni mtu mwingine tofauti, ni sawa ni mamangu. Okay, I'm sorry to say, times zenye nilichapa huyo mtoto sababu simuelewi, sikuwa na understand.
Kwa hivyo wewe ulikuwa unamchapa ni kama unachapa makosa, but it's because you did not understand.
Yeah. Mimi nilikuwa nafikiria mimi, yani yani kwa every little provocation
Unachapa.
Yeah. But thank God I came to understand her. In fact, nilikuwa nashare na watu job. Mtoto ananipea stress. Wananiambia learn to live with that child at least. Imagine nilifika mahali like tuseme like sababu nilimchapa, yani tulikuwa tunakosana ile mbaya mpaka hadi grade 8. Alafu mzaa yeye pia alikuja akasema mama ananichapanga tu.
Oh, so now she could just make mistakes because anajua atachapwa tu na iishe.
Lakini sasa ikafika mahali please counseling. By the way, I had to call a friend of mine ana deal na mambo ya counseling. My friend counseled me both with together with my daughter. But everything flows smoothly. Right now, and I can proudly say she's my best friend.
Wow.
My best friend.
So now, even though she's in the teenage years, you still see her as your best friend. As in you guys, you've amended your relationship to that level.
Yeah.
So maybe if I can ask, during this time, when you were taking care of this child, where is Faith's father at that time?
Faith's father was in Tanzania. He's a Kenyan from Amani. He was in Tanzania. He has never been in the child's life. Even after several attempts, usifikirie sijameka attempts eti nini muinvolve, lakini just hapo yeah, up till now. But I don't even take it as anything. Nisichukulika ni kitu sababu nishazoea.
Do you have those moments that Faith was in school and she's coming back to ask you, baba yangu ako wapi?
It's funny I'm saying this. Faith alikuwa babake kitambo. I had ilibidi nikamjulisha babake. In fact nilimchukua tulitoka Nairobi tukaenda hadi Tanzania. Vile tu Faith nilimleta Nairobi, nilimchukua tukaenda Tanzania.
Ukamintroduce
na babake. Na yeye usema hata yeye huyo babake mpaka saa hii he is almost 50 na hata anasemanga I have a daughter somewhere. Hata kila kitu ya Faith imeandikwa babake, lakini yeye anamuuliza kwa Faith, you one day go to your father?
No, so okay, let me and the audience understand. kila kitu imeandikwa babake, but the father has never been in Faith's life.
Never, not even once.
So not being in her life means hajawahi akiparticipate on things like fees, food, like upkeep.
No, in 2018 when Faith was going to Form 1, we had to go there to the father's place. He had just come from Tanzania. And okay, the grandfather loves us, Faith's grandfather. So he was doing everything possible to ensure Faith goes to school. Aliambiwa arudi Nairobi, tutatuma pesa. You know how much I got from that man? 5,000? No, 4,900. And his brother sent 1,000, another brother sent 2,500. Mtoto akapelekwa shule in an extra county school.
So that's the last.
That's all they did.
That's all
Yeah.
they did.
Yeah.
Or
Less
that's all
than
the
10,000.
father did.
That's all the father and his family, did.
for free.
Less than 2,000.
Until now.
Yeah.
If
until now.
if Faith's dad was here today, would Faith know this is my dad? Kwa hivyo they
She
meet,
saw her.
or-
She met him in 2018.
or when you went to
Yeah, yeah.
okay.
Let me ask a weird question. Faith's father, was this a relationship? Was this a one-night stand? Was this how do you get pregnant with someone and then
It was a
they just
relationship.
disappear?
He happened to be the cousin to the family I was working for. Yeah. Yeah, we were in a long relationship, but shit.
Well, yeah, it does happen, so we are not blaming you for anything.
Yeah.
Because hizi vitu si wewe tu, it happens na huku nje, na wenye hawaongei ni 100%, maybe 99, and then there's 1% who just want to share their story.
Yeah.
So why is it important for you to share this story to the audience?
Because, let's say, 10 years ago, I wouldn't have opened up. Right now, I've healed. Me, hata mpaka saa hii naambianga babake, kila mtoto na babake. Me, I can't force it to fail. Call this man dad. Ndio maana mi na open up sababu nisha heal, by the way. Nisha heal. Na hata Fei mwenyewe namwambianga mpaka saa hii utake kuamka uende kwa babako. Siwezi kataza mtoto kutoka kwa babake, siwezi kukataza mtoto kwenda kwako. But right now nishamvona life yangu. Of course, Faith akasema follow with my mother. So far so good.
That's great. So because your children, they are going to watch this one day, one time. Fayata watch, Brian,
Sure.
What would you like to tell them? Because now you're saying you can't. The best thing I've ever had from any other woman is that you're saying I won't force you to call this man your dad because you have a dad. How many people push their children to just call another man dad? Na kama haiti ni shida. And again, you wake up tomorrow, you find this man has. Maybe before you tell Faith something, can you tell us the relationship between your husband and Faith?
I would say it's superb. I can't complain.
You can't complain.
I can't complain at all. They relate so well. My husband has been going to the academic days at Faith School. Yeah, let's say for the 3 3 or so years he has been in our life. He has tried his level best to take the father's position.
Oh, that's good.
Yeah.
That's a rare man, so to say, because you see most men when they come into your life, you have those big girls. The next thing they want is to have those big girls in a romantic relationship.
Yes.
As in, we've had some of these stories to Meskia. Your own husband raped your own child because they have no relationship, and you as a mother, you are not trying to support or do anything else. So maybe you tell Faith something so that
before you tell Faith something, what can you tell these single mothers who don't want their children to know their fathers because of the bitterness they have towards that man? Wanaambia mtoto baba alikufa, just some weird stuff, and then maybe 10 years later unaambiwa na relatives or someone else your father is still alive, and then it opens up another kind of wrongs, So what can you tell these mothers who don't want their children to know their fathers if they are still alive?
One thing I want to tell them is I was there. I was bitter. Yani, kama kuna mtu amekuwa bitter ni mimi.
in your own
life.
way.
Yeah. Kuna mtu amekuwa bitter ni mimi. I've been bitter. I never wanted Faith to see her father. But it reached a moment. Nikasema mtoto one time she will tell me, Mom, who is my father? Who is my father? Sababu ananiona tuko wawili. So, tena nataka kuambia, this bitterness won't last. One time it will end. Na hiyo story ya kuwa mtu wako hai haileti shangwe. Hiyo story ya kuwa mtu wako hai haileti shangwe. If your daughter's father or your son's father is alive, tell him or her straight. Babako wako hai na kumali fulani ashamubona life, ameoa, kuna watoto wengine, maisha inaendelea. So never be ashamed. Never be ashamed of whoever you have been in a relationship with before.
Unless hao wenyewe sasa wakatae start anything to do with that child, that's another story.
Like Faith, like what Faith has said, I don't want anything to do with him. I know you, I know my dad, so I'm cool.
But I think she's still a child, but maybe at one point she'll change her mind, but anyway, it's a good thing.
If she changes her mind, well and good.
It's a good
I can't hold her. Yeah.
So give Faith a message.
Faith model anajitanga Kaila. I know you will one day watch this. Hata mimi nitakupea aone. I love you so much, my daughter. Words can't express how much I love you, Faith. You are an amazing child. You are one in a million. Nakupenda Faith.
Faith, unapendwa, hata sisi tunakupenda. Even though we've never met, but we can feel the love and then spread the same transfer.
And also to you, Nicole, Brian.
Yeah.
I love you all.
You love all of them. So again, I would like to ask you, what are some of the challenges that you passed through as a single mother, and how did you go through them?
First, okay, I used to work. Kama kazini kwetu, I used to work with married ladies. So I remember one day, after you sitawahi sahau, I remember that this lady, na hata akikuja kuona pole, sitamtaja jina.
Yeah.
Alikuwa tulikuwa tunapewa leave like 7 days ndio kuja 21, 7 days ndio kwa mwaka umeshamaliza 21 days. So na tulikuwa tunaenda meetings Fridays in a certain hotel along Ngong Road. So kuna hiyo time huyo mama alikuja, kumbe alikuwa ameenda leave na akarudishwa, akaambiwa mtu aliambia mkubwa wetu fulani is pregnant, so hafai kwenda leave, angoje leave ya maternity. Yule mwingine alikuja, alipata mimi and another best friend of mine. Alisimama tu akasema, watu wanaenda kunisema you are single mothers, hata mwezi kuwa na mabwana, you can't even amount to it. Yani hata I felt like she was talking about me, of which hata sio mimi nilikuwa nimesema, hata sikuangi close na huyo mkubwa. So yani ilini hurt sababu I was the only single mother there, who dem mwingine ana mtoto. So I was the only single mother there, anashindwa. She referring to me ama hiyo nikameza tu ikapita. Many incidents kama hata nyumbani hata kama mtalangu atasikia hii, I'm sorry. Mtalangu anapenda kusema kuna shamba ya wasichana.
Hakuna shamba ya wasichana.
Yes.
Why? Because wasichana, you will go back just because you are a single mom.
I think we did so. I think uchukulie hivyo. But I'm sorry my brother. Sirudi.
Your story ya shamba. Let me ask just out of curiosity. If you're a single mother, like you never get married, does it mean your children watakuja kujengewa wenyu going after you?
I think hivyo ndo walikuwa wanafikiria. Sababu ni kitu aliongea, hata aliongelesha sister yangu mwingine hivyo, akamwambia tulia tu kwa bwanako, kuna shamba ya wasichana. Akaambia tena my other sister mwenye bwanake alikufa, inafaa kupigania kwako itakuwa shamba ya wasichana. So I was left thinking, what's wrong with this man?
So I think
So being a single mother, it's
tricky.
yeah.
It's challenges all over. Your challenge on how to take care of your child without a man or a father in your life.
Yeah.
You're challenged by family. You're challenged by friends. In fact, I think some friends see you as a burden.
Pia wengine wanakuona, tuseme kwa plot, kama wewe ni single mother, they will be worried of you.
Why? Kwani bwana yao ni an object, you just walk and pick.
I wonder.
That's interesting.
Okay.
Incidents ni mob, mengine siwezi kuruka, but being a single mother is not a walk in the park. It's not.
Okay. I think as we move on to talking about writing, unless you have a question, I would wish for Florence to give us a parting shot. Tupatie, the last word for mothers, for single mothers, just for anyone, because you will never remain a single mother forever. At least at some point you got married and now you're raising your children with a dad. You're even taking care of your husband's children, and you are saying you're taking them as yours. So what's your message to parents?
As Acheng always says, parenting doesn't come with a manual.
Yeah, kuna manual kabisa.
Yeah. Na unapatanga tu imesha happen. Yani it takes God's hand to bring up your children, whether single-handedly ama with a partner. Ina take God's hand. So naweza waambia wazazi out there, be friends to your children. Hata kama understand your mtoto wako, try as much as possible to understand your child. Even if it means going for counseling, do it. And everything else will just flow. Yeah.
Thank you very much, Florence. So guys, as we move on to writing, stay tuned because we are going to have Florence talk to us about writing challenges, as in all the things she's had to endure so that she manages to write and maintain it, because that's your hustle, right? That's your main hustle. That's how you're feeding your children. All right, so Debbie J. Don't start shying on camera.
I'm not shy. I'm just enjoying this parental talk.
It's beautiful. I think you should get a chance soon so that we can interview you here.
I will. Get me a husband and get a
What?
kuna connection. I'm your friend for all those years of
Alright.
Yeah,
Sawa. So, okay. Look, watch out for a blind date. Anyway, Sawa, we look forward to getting you a blind date. So, let's do this. So, talk to us. Tell us about your writing journey. How many books you've written, and we move on as time goes by.
First, mimi nilianza kuandika kimchezo. The times of the escapades, the Steve Olemogi's escapades, the page.
Yes.
Hapo ndo nilianza kuandika. Okay, back in school, I'm proud to say I was good in English. Ya kuandika sana.
Yeah.
Concentrate na ya kuongea.
Okay, sawa. Ya kuandika sana.
That's only comes to that, like you really know what you want to say. Iko kwa mind yako hata umeiandika vizuri, but now when it comes to saying it,
But I think that happens to so many writers.
Yes.
I mean, if to be honest, as a writer, mostly you write best, speak very,
Yeah.
and you're there, you have no vocabulary to even speak. But when you go to pen and paper, you are writing very nicely.
Yeah.
So don't worry, we understand you. We've been there,
So, I started, and in zile tu za kuandika, like just 5 chapters. In fact, I think my first book ever niliandika. What gani? You My Sister's Lover. Yes, ilikuwa My Sister's Lover.
Yeah.
Na reception kwa nani, kwa
Olemwangi.
ina iko sawa. Ikaandika kingine hapo, the wives. Wanaandika vitu funny. So, then vile milioni Olemwangi vile tulianza kuitisha pesa, you know what happened? Watu wakakulia vibaya, discover Bakari. Nilio kwa Bakari.
Before you move on, I think it's good to just let the viewers know, guys. If you're wondering, Florence is one of those people we found writing. I mean, she was ahead of us. And then, we read her work, we read the co-wives, we read My Sister's Love. Well, not My Sister, sorry, Her Sister's Love. But that was the title of the book.
My imaginary sister.
Yeah, of course. So guys, we are just wondering, when a writer is writing for you for free, you enjoy the read. But when a writer asks you to spend something on a book, you start feeling like, oh no, you should just write. I mean, unaanza kuongea mbaya. You have no idea what it takes for anyone to just sit down, put down words in, on paper, and then push to you to read. I think the best thing you should do is to read this book, read the work, give reviews, and by the way, as writers, we don't mind whether your review is negative or positive, because for us that's growth, and for us that's a step ahead. So you can imagine if I'm just asking you to subscribe at 100 shillings, just 100 shillings, na unaongea matope. Do you know how much that hurts? Anyway, let's continue. So you discovered Bakari.
Yeah, I discovered Bakari. Those times kulikuwa na writers wengi, I would mention them. Nikaanza kuandika. I also gained some audience. Sasa nikawa direct to my WhatsApp.
Yeah.
Sasa hapo pesa ikaanza kuja. Though by then sikuwa na concentrate sana na kuandika because I was employed.
Yes.
When nimeajiriwa.
Yeah.
Yeah. So after Bakari, I also opened my own page, my own Facebook page.
Wow, interesting. So you've had an
Don't
interesting
tell me you've never
journey.
come across that page.
Of course, I follow you on your page.
Oh.
I read your work. What do you mean?
No, we just surprised because you're opening a page, it's just something. Opening a page and getting people to follow you
Yeah.
on
On the page.
Yani watoe kwa kwenye walikuwa kwa their comfort zone, they follow you. It's just a big thing.
I think I have about 20k
Followers.
Yeah, when you're making.
That's good.
It's a big thing.
Yeah, so kutoka hapo in WhatsApp, I managed to gain many followers. Though I wasn't serious with writing because I also had to concentrate with working. No, my job wasn't that strict. But with time, I came to know about the writing apps like Dream, Novel, Nani, Novel. So for now, let me talk about my first book in Dream because that's where I write most. I put my work most. Right now I have 9 books.
Oh,
All of
you
them.
made it. 9 books.
Yes.
Wow.
I'm writing the 9th one right now.
The 9th one.
Yeah,
So,
this is the 2nd month updating.
oh,
Yeah.
So it means Dream has fully adopted you as their writer.
No, they haven't. Hawajani absorb.
You're just
I just applied for contracts. They give me, I write. I have an amazing editor. By the way.
That's actually one of the biggest challenges that we have. Getting an editor and getting an amazing editor like you put it is the most difficult thing for some of us on Dream. Because most of them, oh my God, they trash your work before they even look at it.
Sure.
They trash your work before they even, read on and understand what you are going to talk about. So
No, the genes have changed with time now. But the first, in the beginning, they used to give contracts for romance. But right now, they are concentrating on werewolf, billionaire, vampires, lycans, and such sort. So I just tend to adapt and go with the flow. So my first
how easy or hard has it been to adapt with the flow? Because let's say you are writing another romance, and then here you're supposed to write about werewolves and vampires and all these things, a genre that you're not used to writing. How easy or hard was that?
I would say it wasn't easy because you have to do a lot of research upon research. Yeah. And na kuja kwanza kuandika kitu hujazoea, it's not a walk in the park.
I feel like starting to write something else, it's like you're writing something that is not originally from you.
Yeah.
You're just now, okay, if you're doing now the other genres, then it means you're doing it just to earn, or maybe to please the editor, or to make them check your work or something like that.
Let me tell you, in the beginning, I would say my first book, my first werewolf book, I wrote it because I wanted to earn. But with time, vile nilizoea sana kuandika werewolf, nikaona ni kama tu vitabu zingine. No, it just comes from your mind.
What what are some of the challenges that you're facing in writing generally?
Okay, first, let's talk about writing Facebook, because you know that's where I started.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That's where we all started.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So, unapata umeandika chapter yako yote, yani unasikia tu umeandika kitu ya maana, but mtu pale chini anakuja too short.
Yes, remember those.
I hate such, yani mtu kuniambia too short and you have taken all your time.
And that's the only thing they are saying. I
Yeah.
don't the story is
Too
nice
short.
or anything.
Kama mtu anakuja hapo na F,
Instead of someone giving you some feedback
Yeah.
that will actually grow you.
I really love feedback.
Yeah.
So mtu akikuja hapo aniambia F, I don't know inamaanishaje. Following,
Or even that bad
yeah,
one.
hiyo ndio sitaki kumeasure that curse word hiyo.
Yeah.
So unashindwa sasa huyu amesema nini. So sitaongea sana na hiyo. Sasa nitaongelelea dream challenges zenye napata dream ni kitabo contract yako isainiwe, pia ni kazi.
They take forever to sign
Yeah,
the
they take
contract.
forever to sign unless sasa ujulikane. Sasa at least sign naweza sema nimejulikana, I have an editor mwenye anajua my work, nikimtumia tu my first 5 chapters ana sign. But kuna challenge yenye nilipata juzi, my previous book Sinaandika, I tried to billionaire. It is sort of a romance book. I tried billionaire. So there's somewhere I missed. From my first book in Dream is Insatiable Desire. There is a small portion I took from Insatiable Desire, and the romantic scenes I copy-pasted what the other story. You know, that cost me a lot. Such people were daily updates. Their daily updates are 150 and signing bonus are 50. I lost $200. And that thing adds.
Yeah, that's the
So that's one thing that I learned. Really learn from my mistakes. So far, I'm not challenging about it. As long as you're illegal, proceed.
So yeah, I think to be honest, Debbie, hakuna anything that you can do that does not have challenges. Because even in this writing, we've also had our fair share of challenges. And before we got to even publishing books, we had myriads, and we met, even con editors at some point.
Sponsor that one.
So it's not just easy to walk out and make it. Yes. These challenges, they shape us. Like you said, some of the challenges you've met with your children become a blessing for them. Because they were, to some extent, a learning document for you. They gave you a way forward, even though it was so hard to move away from them.
Yeah.
For Debbie and I, even those challenges that we've met were somehow what shaped us and what even gave us the drive to keep moving on.
Sure.
So I think it's okay that you met challenges and dream and all that, but I think when copy pasting that was like, I think Apple,
my book.
I know it's your book, but it's not the same book.
I just in that sentence. I think my editor was just looking for something to
Bring you down.
yeah. Any ukiona the portion I copy pasted,
Yeah, but
less than 100 words.
that's
Less than
100 words ni mingi. So
Yeah,
even
but
less is still bad. So me, I think because these people, when they take your book, you give them the copyright or something.
Yeah.
So the book is theirs.
Yeah.
So
Yes.
you have no, you copying was, for lack of a better term, unethical. You shouldn't have done that.
I know.
So I don't blame your editor. I still think your editor is really good to
Learn from the best.
And some of these mistakes.
I know how it was.
Can you imagine for a whole month you need school fees, rent, whatever. But yeah, you learned your own lesson. Yeah. So moving on, where do you see yourself in like a few years to come with your writing?
Even my profile in Trim says the next top writer.
Wow.
I want to see myself at the top there, at the top. And also one day I like to publish my own art copies. Yeah, apart from real quality soft. Yeah, I also want to move to bless also have my hard copies this time.
That's nice.
But right now, since that's my only source of income, I'm concentrating on writing for the writing house. I'm also open to other apps like Good Novel. Though I'm not tried yet. There's this Inoho. Inoho, I wrote some books, but they were not up to standard, but they paid. I have several books. The books I wrote before, they are the ones I get to Inoho. And that they paid.
Oh, they paid you?
Yeah.
And what you want is, you need to have a
So one way or the other, you have to make a living.
Yeah.
So
So speak to those people who like to write na wameshindwa, those who are writing na wanapitia challenges and they think, it's time to give up.
If you are an aspiring writer out there, I think you have heard where I started from the ground there, kuandika kwa Facebook pages, kuandika WhatsApp. Now I'm writing on Dream. I think Dream is the biggest of all. And I've forgotten to tell you, I have one of my books is being sold on Amazon.
Oh,
Yeah.
congratulations.
And I also have other 3 books in audio. Oh, we here.
Okay.
Doing well.
So,
Wow. Oh, wait. Let's do your audio books. I think when you live here, source out for Nuria and take your audio books to Nuria.
Yeah.
Then take it here.
oh,
Nuria books. And they are actually the best. Actually, they were awarded the best in Kenya for supporting self-published authors. And they're doing that. That's where our books are. And we are here.
you will get me after this, eh?
Yeah.
I want to do. So, if you are an aspiring writer out there, kitu ni yenye ujaanza. Ukishaanza hivi, as long as you have the knowledge, you have the materials zenye zinakuja tu kwa akili, nothing is impossible. The passion, alafu saa uweke akili yako pia hapo, and everything will work out. Sababu mimi ninge give up hiyo time ya Ole Mwangi huko, niseme watu wameanza kutokeleleaji. Kama ninge give up, maybe I wouldn't be here. Ningekuwa bado naendelea kukimbizana na employment.
Wow, kukimbizana na employment. Kai, kwa nini unatusema hivyo vibaya? Unatusemea vibaya. Anyway, I like the way she has put it. If you have the knowledge and the material, you just don't need the knowledge, you also need the material.
Yeah.
And I like the way you call it, the material, your brain, the raw material. And then you need the urge as well, the stamina, what's pushing you,
So the moment I hold this phone, hivi, nikiwashwa.
you just want to type.
Yeah, I just want to type. I just want to type non-stop. And even having my last one, I just stop. In fact, I think those are I have another mouth to feed.
You have another mouth to feed.
Yeah.
That's really
At least you have something that drives you towards achieving.
Yeah.
Which is I really love that.
Yeah, Nikki. Gosh, you have an audiobook. That's beautiful.
Three audiobooks.
Yeah, 3. I used to listen to you then, but please take them to me here. I listen to them from my. So,
Well, after all the things I've had, I don't think I have so much to say. Me, I'm just happy for the growth. I'm just trying to look back at where we started. Because of actually, and I started from Makari, but we knew on this one and all this platform. It's not been an easy journey. At least today we have someone on the show who knows exactly
what it takes to even
what
have
it
your
takes,
book on
yes.
Facebook.
Yeah, what it takes, what we've gone through, at least through you, they can relate to what we always tell them every other time. And I'm just proud of the fact that, you know, you are some of the people who are looking at me and that but you know, me, what I always say is that the first step is what matters.
Yes.
Many of the times we wanted to grab me and achieve, we've gone through it all, and, you know, yeah, we've gone through it all, but the fact that we kept going, the fact that we've always had a goal that we want to achieve, I think that's one thing that makes us, you know, to keep going even when you feel like I should give up. So really, I'm so happy for you. I hope that you're going to continue until you cannot write
Anymore.
until you don't see your phone and you just think of writing. But yeah, I'm really happy for the fact that you have. Congratulations. You are right.
Thank you.
I think also just because you're talking about one day having to publish your work, one thing that you need to know is that someday you are going to meet quack editors, you are going to meet quack printers, you're going to meet, you know, so before you get there, prepare yourself for such things, for such eventualities. You might not meet them. Because when Debbie and I were introduced to an editor, we knew so well that this is someone we've been introduced to. So the person introducing her to us, Kabisa, we know anamjua. But what did she do? She swindled us a lot of money. I'm telling you a lot of money. And again, because we are just hustling to get to where we want to be, alafu mtu akunyang'anye tens of thousands of money.
Imagine.
As in, what are they telling you? Can you just fall? You are amesimama pale juu. The best thing she can do, she would have done to upcoming writers is to hold hands. So, congratulations for your achievements. We are happy for you, and we hope you keep moving, because the worst thing is to give up. And the worst thing that can ever happen for you is just say nimechoka. What happens to your children? You need to keep going on for them. And for their sake. So tell our viewers where they can find you, your books, where they can follow you from, and what you're talking about, you know.
So before that, I also coach writers.
Or you coach writers?
Yeah, I coach them via WhatsApp. Yeah, if anyone wants to reach me, they can. Should I give out my number?
If you're comfortable with that, that's okay.
Okay, first, in Dream, you will find me in the Dream Writing app as Florence Mudoka or Flo Flozy. Flo Flozy is my pen name. Yeah, and also on Facebook as Florence Mudoka, on Instagram as Flo Flozy Alex. I'm also on TikTok. Yeah, and if anyone needs to be coached about writing, concerning writing and all that, romantic writing, not academic writing.
You know, romance?
Yeah.
You understand? Romance?
Creative writing, romantic writing, and whatnot. Yeah. My phone number is 0729 293158.
Nice.
And you can also find me in YouTube, though sina content really. But I'm also in YouTube as Florence Mudoka.
Okay.
Yeah.
And what do you talk about on YouTube?
I just post videos.
Oh.
Any random videos. I also make videos. Zangu tu mwenyewe. Yeah.
Yeah, but maybe you should start coaching your writers on YouTube.
That's what I thought. I've been thinking about that.
Stop thinking, get to it, start writing, start coaching
Writers.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Because to be honest, you reach more on YouTube than on WhatsApp.
Yeah. I think about starting.
Alright.
Start.
Okay, keep thinking.
Okay, I'm camera shy.
Or what? At the end of the video. That makes no sense.
I'm camera shy. That's doing it personally. Me peke yangu yakishindwa.
No. If you can write, if you can speak here, if you can do TikTok, what do you mean you are camera shy? Anyway, guys, we have to end this because time is not on our side. Wanasemanga aje? Hivyo. Time is not on our side. So let's move on to the next video. Stay tuned. If you've not subscribed, you're missing out on a very sweet piece of cake. So kujeni, let's watch these videos. Subscribe. Finya your notification bell because me, I am so sure the next time I post, itakufikia wa kwanza. Bye and stay tuned.